What's up, guys? So, it's the weekend. Lots and lots of things to dwell on, to think about. If you're still in this movement, you're still holding your shares. It's nasty. It is. Let's face it. We're at all-time lows almost when we're this close. Um, it's fun. I don't. I can't believe I'd be saying this, but I'll explain the rest here in a second. But I wish I had more money. I wish I had some more money, or I wish I would have held out on buying the. I wish I wouldn't have done that, but if I had more money, because it is super low, and I thought to myself, like, why would anybody buy? But they have pushed it down, and they have pushed it down, they have pushed it down, and I don't know if you watch Black Belt Trader. He does a lot of TA. I like it. I've been watching him. I've been listening, trying to just learn what he's saying. Right? I know other people chose other guys, Ants Trades, Data Zero, some of these other guys that do the charting and TA, and I have never been on board with the TA stuff, but now the back's against the corner, and I'm like, well, maybe we should pay attention to the TA side of it. I mean, we're stuck in this, so I got to look at it like, what can it take to get to the next level? Well, maybe buying power, maybe more people buying, maybe more things happening. You'll see as Black Belt Trader lays it out, but the gap fills are what they explained is on the way down or gone, all of them, all the way back to 2021. Only thing there is now is a bunch of gap fills on the upside. So there should be some type of rebound. The question is going to be, how big is that rebound? How big could that rebound get? And all I can think in my head is, if they've pushed it down and they've been able to push it down all the way, and we've been able to hold through it, push it down that far, you talk about stretching that rubber band all the way back. And this ain't hopium. This is, well, I don't know, maybe it is hopium. Hopium for me, it's just the way I'm thinking to make me feel a little bit better about it, because it ain't easy to feel good about this at all. But if that's pulled down to stretch to the point it can't stretch no more, that slingshot's got to go, right? And the reason I say that too is the shorts still exist. They haven't completely covered. They haven't closed out. There's a massive amount. They're at profit levels like crazy, probably for the majority of those shorts. It's not just, I don't believe it's just one institution that's holding the shorts. There's probably many of them out there. They've got to, I mean, they got to take their profits, right? There's got to be profit taking. And the trick's going to be is how many of them start profit taking, and what kind of issue that could occur with other ones that want to take profits. The stuff we've talked about, where it starts to force other ones. You start to get that squeeze action going. And it only makes sense when you look at it that way, when they trigger each other. Well, it's at an all-time low almost. It's at a point where, why wouldn't they want to cover and take as much profit as they can? And they're going to buy, and they have to suck those up. And, and that, obviously, with that buying, is going to should theoretically push it up, right? I mean, that's what I would think, or I want to think, I want to believe in and have that hopium with, right? You guys like the shirt? My wife had made that for me. Anyway, it should say have the AMC, because they're going to have to take those shares from me too, especially at this point, right? Come and take it. But there should be that drive. I think they'd want to take that profit. And then the possibility, he said it, and I don't know, the more I think about it, institutions that start buying in to average down or get the all-time lows, because there's still 400 and some odd institutions that own AMC, and they've been buying that stock off and on, and a lot of them didn't buy it when it was $1 something, so they're way up there too. So there's a chance that they may filter in, and if they start doing some buying pressure, so all that kind of TA positive stuff could happen. And that does give me hopium. I mean, what else we got, right? I mean, it just can get depressed and more angry and frustrated, which I do. Last night, just listening to some of the yes turds. But you know what? If it pays off, then they'll be the right turds. Then we were the wrong turds. I don't know. Regardless, I know what I know what that man said. And that will never change. To me, that man was a traitor, and he manipulated and used people and acted like he was one of us. That's stolen Nate Fowler. And ain't a single one of you yes turds or anybody out there that will change that. It won't even change it if the price does squeeze up and I make a bunch of money. I still will never trust or believe in that crooked-ass man. Okay? That won't change for me. But regardless, listen to this. I've cut out a clip of Black Belt Trader, because he only has like 1-point-something thousand viewers. Hopefully you guys will see it. Maybe it'll drive attention, and I can bring it to my larger channel. You can listen to his TA and then make a decision for yourself. Do you go listen and start following the man? I just like what he had to say in this. That's why I'm sharing it. Hope you guys are trying to have somewhat of a decent weekend.
Of the RSI since 2017. There is a bullish divergence, yeah, with some small fake outs, but more or less the stock kept its bullish divergence. We had a big fake out here with a huge squeeze afterwards. Yeah, you can see when this fake out happens, yeah, that leaded into some kind of a short squeeze here. We see this really big candle. I hope you can see that. So you can see here was the fake out of the RSI, and then afterwards, yeah, a few weeks later, we had this huge short squeeze after retesting this kind of, yeah, support algorithm trend line. And yeah, today, guys, yeah, these days we also have a fake out or breakout out of this bullish RSI divergence with a huge big red volume candle on the weekly chart, guys. This is a volume candle, and as you can see here, this size, this selling volume in 1 week, the last time that we had this, guys, was here and here, exactly before or during the squeeze, guys. Yeah, don't forget, guys, I always repeat it. If you want, I repeat it in every video. No drama, no squeeze. No drama, no squeeze, guys. Simple like this. Yeah, you need drama, you need a huge price drop to make them cover, to force, not to force them to cover. This is what they want. They have now the lowest price ever. The short sellers are very profitable now. Even they paid 1000% short ball free ride. They are profitable now, and they can cover anytime if they want, as soon as shares are available, guys. Yeah, what I want to show you guys, very important, guys. I added some new indicator here in this chart to make it a little bit more transparent for you, which signals are important before a squeeze. And beside this trend lines here, yeah, which still I think is our algorithm support, yeah, we dropped under this trend line now. It was the same here. Yeah, we dropped under the trend line and came back strong. We always retest this purple line here, but what I want to show you guys is this, let's call it a bullish reversal indicator, which I marked it in white color, guys. So every time, and this was not often the case, guys, this is really rare for AMC, whenever you see with this indicator white candles in the AMC chart, white candles, this is the, let's say, the preparation for a squeeze, or means that at this point institutions buy in or shorts start to cover. This is not a financial advice, guys. This is just based on what happened in the past with AMC. And as you can see here, before the squeeze, we had this white candle. So it's a red candle, but with a white body. Yeah, then it started to squeeze. And the last time that we had this, guys, was here, right here. And then we had this kind of short squeeze for AMC as well, and run up from the bottom here to the top 150%. Now, guys, for the first time since January 2022, for the first time, we have again this white candle, guys. This white candle here, and a huge white candle, by the way. Yeah, when you see my last video, I made some points that you have to know, yeah, to identify a squeeze, and it's high volume, drama, yeah, huge shakeout, lowest prices ever, and we left this algorithm support trend line here, guys. That's why I think, I'm not a financial advisor, guys, yeah, please. This is my opinion, and maybe I will make my strategy on this as well. But this is what I strongly believe, that this was this, yeah, a big shakeout, maybe also some kind of delusion. Maybe AMC will dilute next week as well. There is a SEC filing. When I understood this SEC filing right, then they will issue maybe more than 6 million shares next week, dump them into the market. Yeah, they said on August 28 or shortly after August 28, they will dump them into the market, and yeah, so that it is possible that we even see more downside next week, guys. Yeah, it's possible, but I strongly believe that this white candle here will initiate in a few days or weeks some kind of a huge rebound, guys. My opinion, yeah. So when we switch to the daily chart, then I have some new price levels for you guys. So you can see now the all-time low for AMC. The all-time low is $10.35. This is the all-time low, and we are almost there. So it is possible, guys. I draw a liquidity zone here. Here is the liquidity zone. The liquidity zone, the bottom of the liquidity zone is $11.40. But I think it is possible that we see next week a new all-time low. This is possible, guys. Yeah. Same here, guys. When you use the same indicator in the daily chart, yeah, you can see almost every time when we had white candles, yeah. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. White candles, yeah, and always what was following up is some kind of upside. I don't want to say squeeze, but upside movements, guys. Yeah. Same here. Red candles, green. Red candles here, white with white body under the trend line for a few days, boom, and that initiated this triple peak squeeze, guys. Yeah, and don't forget, we have no more open gaps to the downside, guys. All open gaps on the downside have been closed for AMC, which is very, very important from chart point of view. The chart is clear now, guys. That means we have no more gaps to the downside, but just instead of this we have gaps to the upside, guys. Yeah, normally this upside gaps also need to get filled. We have one gap here at $90.53. the next gap is here, $43.32, guys. Yeah, I marked them. Let me switch off the indicators. I marked all those gaps for you guys. I identified them already here.
So I don't know what you guys thought of that. I've listened to several of his videos now. I want you to, if you want to hear the rest of it, please go over to his channel. If you haven't, if you made it this far, you can hear that's his latest video. You can hear everything he has to say, even his past videos. I didn't want to play his entire video. That's not what I want to do. It's his DD, it's his information. But I wanted to get that tidbit that just helped me today. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to share that with my viewers since, you know, his is smaller. Again, it's not financial advice, but look, I'm out looking too. I want to learn. I want to listen to other people as well. And that's what I'm trying to do, and just trying to share it with you. You do with it as you please.